Today I will be handling the technical workshop call. If any participant is having any questions or any clarifications, kindly raise your hand. I will allow you the mic, and from there we can take up your questions, please. So at this moment, I don't see any participant raising their hand. If any participant is having any questions, please raise your hands. Berlin Medical, please unmute yourself and ask your question. Berlin Medicals. Anita Chaco, can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Hi, sir.
Anita
Good morning.
Chaco, good morning.
Sir, we are from Almadar Medical Center.
Mhm.
We are buying medicine from other pharmacies.
Okay.
So we check one medicine in the product verification.
Mhm.
There is one error message came. This item
Mhm.
is not in your location.
Okay.
So I checked with the pharmacy.
Mm.
They said they are not starting to the Tatmeen verification. So I want to confirm, do we need to do anything from our side?
See, Anita, the error message, whatever you told me, say, as a user, you are trying to do a product verification of one of the item. Okay.
Yes.
And if that medicine is not available at your location, then you may not be able to verify that particular product. Okay.
Okay.
So that is the reason why such error came up for you saying the item is not at your location.
Okay. So after this product verification, only we can receive the item or I can receive the item directly.
Um, See, not about the product verification, okay? You can receive the item if the goods are sent to your to your GLN, okay?
Okay.
So share the details to onboarding at tatmeen.ae along with the error snapshot. So we
Okay.
will check and then revert with the feedback because we need to check in the system whether the shipping is being done perfectly or not, and if it is done perfectly, who is the actual receiver of it.
Okay. Okay. For example, today I am planning to receive some items.
Hmm.
That time also the same error message is coming. What
Hmm.
we will, what is the next step? We
See,
need to
that is what
send
I'm
an.
saying. That is
Yeah.
what
Okay.
I'm trying. I'm telling you. So shipper can do the shipping from his location to the destination GLN. If the shipping activity is successful on that mean, then receiver can receive it at their location. Okay, if the shipping itself is failed, then shipper will have to ship it again. Okay, and there could be scenario where shipper could have been sent the shipment to location A instead of location B. So obviously that is a mistake, right? So all these things we can check if you share those details in the email to us.
Okay, sir. Okay. One more thing.
Okay.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Another medicine also we checked in the receiving. There is another error message. Barcode is not GS1 complaint.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What it
So
means?
which means that the generated barcode is not as per the UAE GS1 standards.
Okay, the
So
same.
I suggest you to check the Tatmeen.ae website where there is a serialization guide. So
Okay.
in the serialization guide, there is a specification of the barcodes,
Yeah,
how
okay.
the barcodes are supposed to be generated. If this is not as per the standard, then you may experience that error.
So as per this, As per that serialization only we can receive the item.
So the barcode will have to generate as per the UAE and GS1 standards.
Okay.
Okay. So since you got this error, my assumption is that that particular barcode would be having some issues.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's only.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye.
Mohammed, can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Uh, I will let my colleague Russell ask the question. He's
Okay.
raising his hand as
So,
well.
okay, let me allow mic to Rizal. Rizal, I have given you the mic. Can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning.
Says how we can generate an SSTC code in case we need to ship materials from our logistics stores to our own pharmacies. This SSTC code is essential if we need to ship anything to our own pharmacies.
Okay. See, to generate an SSCC, the initial criteria is you should have the subscription for SSCC, and you can check the details of subscription of SSCC by reaching out to GS1 team. Their email ID is tatmeen@gs1uae.org. So the second criteria is you can generate SSCC only from if you are an UAE entity. Outside of UAE entity, you may not be able to generate the SSCC. So these are the two main criteria for generating the SSCC. If the user is satisfying these two criteria, then you can generate the SSCC from the Tatmeen portal.
Instead of SSCC code, we can use SGTIN also to transfer materials to our own pharmacies. Can we
See, it
use
depends
that?
upon the volume. Results say, let us assume
Yeah.
SGTINs are considered as eaches or bundle or
Mm.
sometimes cases. Okay.
Okay.
So SSCC is like a main pallet. So you
Main
can
pallet.
do it, but
Mm.
the thing is the receiver who is receiving, right? So instead of
Mm.
receiving the loose items, receiving the
Mm.
main pallet SSCC is much easier.
Okay.
You got my
If
point?
Yeah, I got the point. So if
Yeah.
there are multiple items and a lot of
Mm.
items to dispatch, SSCC
Yes.
code will be easier for the
Is
receiver, correct?
Yes, so it would be easy for the receiver to receive and unpack, and also for the dispensation. So my suggestion
So
is
for
you will have
Mm.
to go with the main pallet SCC only.
Okay. So
Yeah.
for registration in a GS1 for SSCC barcodes,
Mm.
there are we have to make a subscription. Do you have any idea about we need to pay something for that or not?
You need to check with GS1 team only because
GS1 team,
we
okay.
can I can tell you something about Tatmeen. I cannot tell
Uh,
anything about
Yes,
GS1.
yes. My
So
second
you need to
question is,
reach out.
last, you know that you are also replied to me in that support portal the staging environment as an SPOC, as I am the SPOC for the
Yes, yes. Regarding the registration
team is
issue, right?
needed an SPOC for their staging portal and the API hub also. So could you please guide me through the process? Today morning also I tried 4 times. The same error
Mm.
message is coming and still
Correct.
I failed to make
We
it. Mm.
Yes, we are aware
Yeah.
of this issue with your user ID. So our teams are working on it. So we are triggering the invitation links for you from the staging. So please ignore those invitation links because as part of testing, our team is triggering those requests for you.
Okay. So I am trying
Okay?
to use that one also. I
No,
don't know
no,
that you are testing there, but
no.
I
That is
tried to
what
use it. I failed
the
and I am disappointing. So
No, no,
yeah,
no,
I
no.
don't
The
know that you
feedback
are
is
trying
clear.
that also.
The feedback is clear. I mean, I wrote an email to you saying we are working with the technical teams. Once there is an update, I will come back to you. So I'm the one who is handling this ticket. So I'm
Yes, yes.
working
Thank
with
you
the
so much.
technical teams, and then we are checking on it. So we are yet to identify the issue on it. Once there is an update, I will keep you posted. Until that time,
Thank you
if
so
you
much
receive
for.
any notification, please ignore those. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much. So these two portals are different portals, right? Staging environment portal and the API hub portal. These two are different, but are same.
Yes, these two are different. So Tatmeen portal
Different.
is for Spock users can log in, portal mobile user can log in, and then the support user can log in the Tatmeen portal. And the API
Okay.
hub is for the B2B users, those who are technical users.
Technical usage. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And what is the URL for that? It is a different hub portal, right? So uh, it is not same as that of staging, right? It is different.
Yeah, it is
Because
different.
in the normal web portal of that mean we are creating BT users as service users. So these credential can be used in the API hub portal or not.
B2B user he can log in the API hub using the credentials created, and that URL is stg API hub at stg API hub dot tatmeen dot AE. Once B2B user completes his registration on Tatmeen portal, the next step is B2B user can log in with the credentials on stg API hub dot tatmeen dot AE.
Tatmeen.ae.
Okay.
Okay. And this, inshallah, this one I will get it very soon. I believe there's SPOC for the staging.
Hopefully,
so
we are
much,
working on
Mr.
it. We
Bharadwaj.
are still in the investigation part, so
Okay.
we'll keep you posted on it. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Rizal. Bye. Berlin, can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Okay. We are trying to receiving the medicines in the site. Okay. That time there is a message coming in this list already received the status. Like that the message is coming. Okay. What's the reason? This is every time we are entering this the injection. This is one lignospan injection. We are entering the list. There will be one message will be showing red color. In this list already received in status.
Okay, which means that this product is not shipped properly. If you can send me that error message to onboarding at tatmeen.ae, we will check and then share the feedback.
Okay, and another one also message showing 1 minute, just same message from another medicine we enter. Just a second. I'll show. The company prefix of GTIN number could not be determined, like that one message showing.
You need to
Another
send me those
material.
details. Yeah, I understand you are experiencing some errors. You need to send me those error snapshots to onboarding at tatmeen.ae. If we can check in the system, then I can give you some feedback. Over a phone call, I can only give you generic information. That's it.
Okay, can you
So
get the
please send.
phone number also?
Sorry?
Contact number. Contact number. Which number we need to contact?
You can send an email onboarding at tatmeen.ae.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Another question. We are receiving the material. Okay. Each material we need to scan or one batch only.
I didn't understand your question. Which material
Okay.
you need to
We will be
scan
receiving.
means?
We receive maybe one invoice, 3 or 4 items materials
Okay.
in
Okay.
medicines. Each material we need to scan and enter.
If you want to receive, you need to scan everything, right?
Maybe
Somehow,
50 say same item is 50 quantity. It will be each
okay.
quantity need to scan.
زي اسنان لانه اسنان كانت يعني كانت تدخل شديد فحيعمل لنا تسديدين في الحاله معرض.
See, it depends upon how you generated that barcode, right? Your question is very generic for me. It is not giving me the actual picture of your problem. See, if you want to receive, you can receive the main pallet SSCC, which that will help you
No,
to
no,
receive the
we are a
entire
medical
items.
center, not main supplier. We are just a medical center. We are receiving the medicines from the company. That time I need to check how is the coming. Maybe sometimes we will be receiving maybe 50 pieces. That's time how to. That's a question. If sometimes we are not getting from the supplier from maybe 50 pieces, same medicine, maybe injection. Each injection
Okay.
boxes we need to scan
Yeah, you need to scan it. But
each boxes.
yes, please.
Yeah, okay. That's we need to give our GN number to the supplier also. They said this is my GN, our GN number, or like that. We need to inform our suppliers.
If they are not aware of this piece of information, then you can inform them because at the time of shipping, they may need your GLN to as part of destination GLN, right? They should know your GLN details. If they are shipping those goods to you, then the shipper should know about your GLN details.
Okay, we need to inform our all suppliers regarding we have the this is our GLN number, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that we
yeah.
have
That
to
is that
inform.
is something your internal operations which you need to take care about.
Okay, okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, mister, I have a question here.
1 minute. Muhammad. Kutti Nandakumar, can you unmute yourself?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Bhardwaj. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, Bhardwaj. See, this is Nandakumar from Baxter. I have my colleagues here from Baxter, including Mr. Ranjul, Ivy, Asma, and Ziad. So we are collectively from the quality team and the regulatory team from Baxter directly. We had some questions on some of our products. So I probably would invite Ranjul, Asma, and Ziad to probably talk to you about this, Mr. Bharadwaj.
I don't see
They are
their
on this call.
names. Ranjul,
Asma Zubairi, you have Ziad Avadallah, Ranjul,
Asma.
and Ivy Oliver.
I can see Ranjul.
Yes. Ivy Oliver is here. Asma and Ziad are both here.
I don't see Asma.
Yes, Asma and Ziad.
Okay, I allowed mic for Ranjul.
Okay, perfect. Ranjul, can you please explain to Mr. Bharadwaj the situation that we have?
Hi, Bharadwaj. Good morning.
Good morning, Ranjul.
Yeah. Actually, we are receiving several shipments from Baxter. Most of them were from DSV, the free zone. From free zone, they were shipping to us. So when the MOH doctor, inspection doctor is inspecting, he is mentioning there is a quantity mismatch in the MOH import permit and the commissioned quantity.
Okay.
Actually, the products are registered in pieces, and the Baxter is doing the commissioning by boxes.
Okay.
So the doctor is not allowing us to clear the shipment recently. Before with some letters and all we cleared, but now he is blocking the shipment. So we just want to know how to resolve this issue. There is no GTN codes printed on the individual bags. It's a nutrition products, so there is no GTN barcodes printed on the individual bags. So we can we can do the commissioning by boxes only. So is there any solution for this?
See, for me, the question does not seem to be a technical question which is related to Tatmeen. If the quantity is not matching or the quantity is mismatched, then which means that there is something pending or leftover for that particular permit. Okay. And for this, why MOH inspection team is holding your goods, that is something you need to check with them. And here I can help you if there is any technical question or anything about the onboarding. We can help you out.
No,
S- so now you are
actually,
saying there is a
yeah,
quantity mismatch, right? So what was the cause
quantity
for that
mismatch
quantity
means, yeah, most doctors system is showing only box quantities, and
Hmm,
import permit is in pieces, because the product is registered in pieces. So import
hmm,
permit we are getting in pieces, but
hmm,
quantities are matching. When we are calculating with box quantities, it's
hmm,
matching. There is no
hmm.
mismatch in quantity, but the import permit mentioning the piece quantity and the commissioned quantity showing box quantity. That is the
Okay.
only issue. But when we are registering in brand sync, we are mentioning one box contains 6 pieces or 10 pieces. So
Hmm.
the Tatmin should understand, right? When we are scanning a box, Tatmin should understand this box contains 6 pieces or 10 pieces. So the mismatch should not happen, right?
So you mean to say that the means system is showing the excess quantity or lesser quantity on
Lesser
the
quantity,
screen?
box quantity is showing.
It is showing the lesser quantity.
Yes, that's what doctor is informing us.
So let us assume the reported quantity is 100, but the Tatman
Yeah.
system is showing 80. That is what you are meant to say?
Not 80. Actually, I will tell you an example. For example, one product having box of 10,
Mm,
10 pieces. So
mm,
our import permit shows 100 pieces, means 10 boxes.
mm.
Okay, but that mean quantity is showing 10.
Okay.
Yeah. So 10 into 10, it's 100 pieces. But Baxter is doing commissioning by boxes. So in the Tatmin system, it's showing 10 pieces only. That's what doctor is informing us. So
Okay, if you can send those particular snapshots where there is a mismatch and where the Mohab inspection team raised a concern, we can check and then share the feedback, because the question seems, I understand your question, but what exactly the system is being captured? If there is any issue in the data side from our side, then we can look into it, because without looking into the system, we cannot share the relevant feedback for you. So what I understand is there is some quantity mismatch. Then why this quantity mismatch is happening is something that I need to look into it. If this
yeah.
is from Tatmeen, we will rectify. If this is from some other team, then we will have to loop that particular some other team accordingly.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So drop an
Miss,
email to onboarding@tatmeen.ae. From there, we will take it forward.
Sure.
Okay.
Mr. Bharadwaj, I mean, can we just also have Asma and Maha Yunisa to ask you a certain question? Because Maha Yunisa is from the GTIN team. We got her onto this call so that we could discuss this concern with you and then drop you an email accordingly.
Okay. Right.
We have
Uh-huh.
Maha Yunisa. She's from the GTIN team. We requested her to be on this call so that we can discuss this concern further before we drop the full email to you.
Yeah. So I have allowed mic for Maha. The other name?
A- and is Asma Zubairi and Ziad Awadallah.
I don't
I,
see Asma at all.
I
Is
can
it?
see both of them
Probably
on this call.
She would have logged in some other name. I don't see any.
Ah, okay.
ASMA, right?
Yeah, ASMA. Yeah, I'm seeing both of them on the call, but I don't know why you're not seeing them.
I don't know.
Subairi
Asma, I
Asma.
don't see it. Zubairi
ZUBAIRI
Asma. Okay,
Zubairi
Zubairi
okay.
Asma.
Asma.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Zubairi Asma.
And Ziad Awadallah. Awadallah Ziad. So
Can you
Asma,
spell?
Ziad, and Awadallah. Awadallah. LLAH. Awadallah Ziad.
So, good morning, everyone. And this is Asma from Baxter, the regulatory manager. I don't have any further questions. What Ranjul have already spoken, Nanda, uh,
Okay.
because As Ranjul explained, our registration letter quantity is 1, import quantity is 1, the import permit quantity is 1, and then what we are, but our secondary pack size is 10, and the scanning level, that mean guidelines are defined on secondary pack. No, so when the system is reading, it is decreasing, or it is lesser quantity, as Bharadwaj understood from what the registration letter and what the import permit is saying. So this quantity mismatching is actually showing the distributor stock as 0 upon.
Hmm.
But I think our quality head Ziad have to add something here, and he might have another point to ask. Yani, yeah.
Thank you, Asma. Um, so to add just on one, Ranjul was asking maybe to generalize the question a little bit. Is it possible from Tatmeen system to, I mean, does the Tatmeen system only read quantities that are serialized, or can it translate each, let's say, serial number to multiple quantity? Like this serial number is 10 units, not one.
Avdal, I can understand your questions. First
Mhm,
of all, from Tatmeen side, we should see the screen, which particular screen is capturing this quantity mismatch. There are n
mm,
number of screens. So
mhm,
if we see that particular snapshot or a screen from there,
mhm,
that would be the point for Tatmeen team to give some kind of a feedback. We can, I mean, I don't have any issues talking about this, but the initial
mhm,
step for me to, we need to check that particular snapshot or a screen where this is capturing the mismatch, because we have n number of screens and a number of reports. So based on that particular snapshot, the investigation or the feedback will start. Okay. So for
mhm,
me, the first step is Ranjul should share that particular quantity mismatch and the snapshot of the entire screen. From there, we will have to debug or check in the system whether this is an issue at the Tatmeen side or some other system. We will come to know, because over a phone call, yeah, we can discuss on a number of questions and then the feedback may be correct or may not be correct. Without exploring the Tatmeen system, after exploring the Tatmeen system, that would be the accurate feedback for you guys.
Noted. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bharadwaj. Thank you,
Thank
everyone
you.
from Baxter.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks, Ranjul.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Abdullah Al Fadila, can you unmute yourself and ask your question? Abdullah, can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, please.
Okay. Thank you for this meeting. During our onboarding stage with Tatmeen, we have authorized the GLNs, and then we assigned the CPOC. But during the API stage, we had difficulties signing into the API hub with the credentials and everything. So, what are the exact steps are needed to get the API access?
Okay, so you are accessing staging API or the Tatmeen Live API?
For the technical.
Yeah, that's what. We have two different instances. So you are experiencing difficulty on staging API hub or the Tatmeen Live API hub?
The staging.
Staging, right? So
Yes.
the step number one is the active B2B user can log in staging API hub. So after successful login, the active B2B user will have to complete the registration on API hub. So once he complete the registration, the request for accessing the API hub we will receive, that mean team will receive. So we will review the registration and then approve the access for B2B user. Once the B2B user receives approval from Tatmeen team for accessing API Hub, then that particular B2B user can subscribe the APIs, consume the APIs, and generate API key. And using the API key, the B2B user can integrate any third-party system with Tatmeen system.
Okay, so the registration is from our side, and then the Tatmeen team has to
Yes.
approve it.
So if you are ready with the active B2B user, then please ask that active B2B user to log in STG API Hub and complete the registration.
Okay.
Once registration is completed, we will get a notification saying this active B2B user is seeking an API Hub access.
Okay, and for the data reporting, it's all SSCCs.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Mister, I have a question here. This is Mohammed from Cloud Solution. Yes. We are going to report the movement of the, let's say, medication item, right, from let's say the warehouse to the consumption center or the hospital. In the outpatient pharmacy, once we dispense that items or sell it, so what exactly do we need to report in that stage? Do we need to report, for example, how many items we sell, or what is exactly the data needed to be reported at that stage, if it's applicable for outpatient pharmacy?
Can you ask your question one more time, please? I couldn't follow it. You have a pharmacy. Can you ask your question one more time?
Okay. So we are the HIS vendor, right? The system vendor for Dr. Sulaiman Al Habib hospital. So in the filling or dispensing stage, the outpatient pharmacy, what exactly do we need to report at this phase of this Tatmeen implementation? Like patient data, medication data, what exactly needed to be reported to Tatmeen platform?
Okay, so what I understand, you want to dispense an item and what data is supposed to be there, correct?
Yes, to be reflected in Tatmeen platform.
See, for dispensing the item, either the user can dispense an SSCC, the entire pallet, or an individual item. And for dispensing these, the user would need the lot number and then the expiry date. So these three information is enough to dispense any item. So beyond this, no further information is needed for dispensation purpose on Tatmeen.
So
Okay.
okay. So you said the
Expiry date of lot number.
Expiry date, that lot number. Okay.
SSCC number, lot number, and expiry date.
Okay. But sometimes we report. Can we report by the serial number for the item? Because the pharmacist is scanning per item, right?
Yes, you can do the dispensation for an individual item. So that is a serial number. So that is also feasible. So it depends upon if you want to dispense the entire pallet, then you can dispense the entire pallet. And if you want to dispense only a particular item, the serial number, you can dispense only the serial number also.
Okay, same thing for the selling part.
Yes, yes.
Dispensation or selling. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Okay, thank you so much. Well,
Thank you. I think my colleague Abdullah Allan. Yes, Abdullah Allan, my colleague, he's raising his hand. He want to ask some question.
Okay, I will allow the mic to him.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Abdullah, can you unmute yourself and ask your question, please?
Yes, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Okay, this is Abdullah from Cloud Solution. Mr. Russell and Mr. Gahtani, they are my colleagues. Okay, I have some question here. Okay, now, okay, yes, we are facing some issues in this on the register on the staging. Okay, and you already replied to Mr. Russell. Okay, you are working on this one. Okay, so we can access the API hub. This is the first point. Okay, the second point here. Okay, SSCC. when we're receiving the
Mm.
warehouse. Okay,
Mm.
from the portal now, okay, because we are now exploring, okay, the Tatmeen portal. Okay, we can see when I unpack. Okay, can I to know the which SCC what it contains. I have to make unpack for this SCC. Am I right? If I need to know SSC this SCC how what the item inside it. Okay, I have to make it an unpack service.
Yeah, once the shipper performs the shipping activity successfully, receiver
Yes.
will have to receive it, and later receiver will have to unpack it.
Okay, great. Okay, my question here.
Okay.
Okay, SSCC it can contain multiple GTIN.
Correct.
It can have.
It
Okay,
can contain.
so can as per the portal when we make unpack for the SCC, we are getting all the GTIN and the description. Okay, okay. Can in the API hub we will get the batch number and expire it as well.
Sorry, ask your
Through
question
the
again
service.
one more time.
Now the supplier has shipped. Okay, one shipment for us to our warehouse. Okay, okay. SCC. Okay, maybe it has 2 items, 2 GTINs. Okay. The unpacking service when I make after receiving and I unpack this shipment. Okay, can I know each GTIN what's their batch number and the expire date for it from the service, from the web service? Because if it has 2 GTINs, multiple audio case, so I need to capture as well. Okay, I need to know the batch number and the supplier batch number. By the way, the supplier batch number and the expire date for each item. So my
Abdullah,
question is here. Yes.
no, hang on. Your question is about unpacking, or your question is about which particular event, please?
Again, please.
No. So your question is about unpacking, right?
Okay, see my question. Okay, I need to know inside this SSC what items we have it. Okay, which service we shall use? Okay, in the API hub. That's my question. Okay, if the supplier give me a shipment with multiple GTINs, multiple items inside this SSCC. Okay, which service should we use it as B2B user? Okay, so we can know which item inside this SSCC. Okay, along with the batch number and the expiry date.
See, SSCC will contain the individual each items. Okay. So if you do the product verification, you will get that particular hierarchy of that SSCC. See, so for that, whether the batch number or the expiry date will capture or not, let me tell you 1 minute. You want to do the product verification, right?
For each item.
1 minute. Okay, see, if the product verification is successful, it will capture the lot number and then the date of manufacturer and then the date of expiry, everything it will capture. So this product verification response you can check on Technical Guide for Manufacturers, page number 133. So this will help you.
Yes, okay,
Sorry?
we are receiving in thousands. We are receiving in thousands. Okay, for example, if I have a shipment like in 5,000 item, okay, so I need to hit the service 5,000 times.
See, your question is not clear, Abdullah. See, if you have a 5,000 items, and these 5,000 items would have been packed in SSCC, right?
Yes.
So if you want to verify, then you will have to verify using the SSCC, not with the individual items of 5,000 times.
Okay, but I mean, if I verify through SSC, can I get the batch number expiry date for each GTI for each item? That's my question. So okay. Okay, I have a SCC 1,000 item. Okay, it contains 500 with the item X and 500 items with item Y. So it has 2 GTIN, 2 batch number, 2
Correct.
expire dates. Okay.
It will come.
So
It will come in the object hierarchy once you do the product verification successfully. But the product verification API will not retrieve this particular object hierarchy. If you verify it through the portal, you can able to see the object hierarchy, because the product verification API is restricted only to see the high level information. That's it. If you want to verify the product using the portal, yes, product using the portal, you can see the hierarchy. Okay.
no, but I need B2B service. Okay, my target here. Okay, I need to capture the batch number, the supplier batch number, and the expiry date for each GTIN. So how can I
No, we don't
portal?
have any such service, please. We don't have any such service. Just to capture the batch number and then the date information. No, we do not have any such service.
Because
And
in
whatever
this
the
case we have
Tatmeen, sorry?
yes. Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, the applicable Tatmeen APIs, they are available on the Postman collections in Tatmeen.ae website.
Yes, we have checked. Okay, Mr. Kennedy. Okay, we have checked. Okay, the Postman collection. We have checked the documentation. That's why we are asking. We have not found. Okay, how we can get the batch number and the expiry date. Okay, the supplier batch number, lot number, and the expiry date for each GTIN in case the SSCC has multiple GTINs. So I guess here, okay, our operation will have limitation in this one.
See, I wanted to know why you need this information.
It's needed.
You can get that from the supplier only, right? Instead of depending on the API, why you need this information from Tatmeen APIs?
Okay, because we are doing automation. Okay, why? Because in our warehouses, okay, they will scan the SSCC. Okay, they don't have to scan 5,000 items or 1,000 items. Okay, just scan the SSCC. So that's why we need this SSCC. Okay, to know if we have a service that we can get. Okay, what's contains under this SCC, so we can capture it as well. Why? Okay, because after I reached achievement 1,000 items. Great. Okay. Listen to the SSC 123. Okay. Now, okay, for example, I receive it. I'm not saying parsing. I need to get all information for the items inside this SCC. Why? Because when I ship it out to our outpatient, what I understood from the document documentation, after receiving, okay, for example, if I need to ship 100 quantity to our outpatient pharmacy, okay, I need to scan this 100 Bs. I need to back them, and I need to generate another SSCC. Am I right? Am I right or not?
See, you no need to generate another SSCC. Probably your assumptions not like that. So my suggestion for you is you will have to invest some time in reading the technical documentation at Tatmeen.ae website, and then if you have time, you explore these Tatmeen APIs on the staging portal, where you will get some clarity on how to use and then the behavior of these Tatmeen APIs. Okay.
We already done.
So.
We have done. We have checked the documentation. Okay,
Okay.
the transaction, the transfer between the warehouse, the transfer between warehouse and the outpatient pharmacy based on the SSCC. We haven't seen any technical documentation that we are able to transfer from the warehouse to the outpatient through SGTIN. It's all about SSCC. Okay, so in my warehouse, I received a shipment with 1,000, but I need to transfer only 100 to outpatient pharmacy. So this 100, if I scan it, I need to bag them and I need to put them under another SCC. Yeah, can you explain to me, okay, how can I transfer 100 item from a shipment 1,000 to our outpatient pharmacy?
See, 100, if you have an 100 individual or each items,
yes,
you will have to pack these 100 items into an SSCC, and then we will have to ship it to the outpatient pharmacy or whatever it may be. Okay.
Great.
So since the volume is high, yeah.
Yes. Go ahead, please.
So, yeah, since the volume is high, if it is 10 items or 15 items, then absolutely you can pack or ship the loose items. If the volume is high, then my suggestion is you will have to go with the pallet SSCC only.
Yes, okay, the volume is high, okay, but So, okay, just okay. I need to confirm my my assumption and my understanding. So, if I receive from a supplier 1,000 item in one SSCC, if I receive it, okay, then I need to transfer only 100 from all these items to our outpatient pharmacy. So, in this case, I have to scan the 100 items. I need to pack them under another SSCC. Am I right?
You can use the same SSCCs, right? See, you
I can use the
receive
same.
it instead. No, that is what you receive those items instead of unpacking. After receiving, you again ship it. So you mean to say you are receiving it, unpacking it, again packing, and then shipping? No, not like that. You receive it, and after receiving, if you want to ship it to a different warehouse or a different outpatient department, you can do the shipping directly instead of
But I'm
unpacking
shipping
and then.
partially. I'm shipping partially, not fully. I'm shipping partially
Sorry.
to I'm shipping this shipment. It will be shipped internally partially for multiple GLNs, not only one GLN. I
Okay,
have two
so instead
outpatient
of
pharmacy.
okay, so instead, if you want to do the partially, then the only option is you need to unpack it, and then you need to choose those items whichever you want to pack, and then you need to ship it.
Okay, under the same SSCC, or I have to request another SSCC. SSCC.
You will have to generate the new SSCC.
Okay, so that's why. Okay, so we need to have subscription with GS1. Okay, to do that, right?
Yeah, you should have the subscription to for generating the SSCC, and GS1 team can help you on the subscription of SSCCs.
Okay, okay. I know this for GS1 subscription. This one, okay, is applicable for staging and production and live. It's both applicable
For
or only
stay
live.
for No, for on staging you cannot generate any SSCC, so you cannot generate any SSCC on staging. This is the subscription is only applicable on live. Okay.
Okay, but
Yeah.
there is okay, again. My last question. Okay, there is no direct way. Okay, that I can get the expired date and the supplier batch number from the SSC. Am I right?
From the SSCC you cannot. You check with the supplier directly. Okay. Yeah. Is there anything else, Abdullah? You have a questions?
No. Okay, yes,
Okay.
okay.
All
One
right.
more thing. Okay, B2B user he can only access API staging hub. They cannot access the portal. Am I right? And the mobile.
Sorry.
B2B user.
Come again. Come again.
B2B user. B2B user. B2B user. They cannot access okay the portal or the mobile. They only access okay the API hub.
Yes.
Right?
Correct. 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 Okay.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
Thank you so
Once we
much.
get okay the access for the API hub, okay, we will explore more. Okay, and if I have some question next week, we'll ask you.
All right. You can even drop an email to onboarding@tatmeen.ae. We will help you out in that.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Duha, can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Dr. Doha from Doha Dental Clinic. I just want to ask you, I already registered for the Tatmeen during the license requirement. When the MOH come to the clinic and they asking for the registration or something like login, username, password. So I'm trying to connect with the Tatmeen, no one is answering. So how to get this one? I don't know what exactly they want. They need like username, password. They are asking.
See,
I
you
don't
need
know
to
about
ask
this.
that question to them, because if you are not sure what they have asked, then we may not be able to tell, right? If you are successfully registered on Tatmeen, my
Yeah,
suggestion
I
for
have
you is,
already.
my suggestion for you is you log in with the username and password, show it to them. Okay.
Only this one, no need, but I already showed them the license, the copy I have, but they said there is another one, registration, something like registration.
Yeah, you
Check
check
with
with
them.
them. You'll have to check with them what exactly they need. Then if it is something within the Tatmeen scope, then we can tell you. because at this moment you're not able to tell what exactly they want. So you will have to
Yeah,
check with
because
them
I
what
didn't
exactly.
understand because they said only just we need like a username password. So I don't know. I make already username password already there, but because I'm a dental clinic, I'm not connecting with the medicines or so. I am not connecting with them. So any extra requirement for this one?
No, please. If you are successfully registered on Tatmeen, then you can
Yes.
log in using the username and password. That is enough. So Tatmeen won't provide any kind of certificate or anything beyond this. So you will have to log in using the username and password, and that is enough. That's it.
يعني خلاص what I have it's enough. No need more
Yes.
registration.
No.
خلاص okay. شكرا. Thank
Okay.
you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye. Shok Solanki, can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Sir, good morning.
Good morning.
Sir, my question is regarding the import permit number and sample. Sir, I already distribute 2 or 3 batch in staging portal, but I have one question. Like I have one import permit which have 100 serial number in permission serial number, but I only sent 15 batch pack serial number. So the quantity will be decreased for 100 minus 15, but from 15 I want to register 5 pack as a sample. So as I already stored from my end. So its import permit number is already decreased by sample or not?
Okay, you have done a commissioning for 15 of the items and you wanted to do the sample.
Yeah, 5 pack as a sample. So 5 pack sample is considered as a in a import permit number or not? Because I not send you to UAE.
Can you write this question in the email to onboarding@tatmeen.ae? We will have to check this scenario and then tell you the feedback.
Sir, I've already 2 or 3 times, sorry to say, but I 2 or 3 times write mail on this, and they're sharing the pack state update means how to sample or desample or something like that. But my question regarding the import permit number, the by sample,
See, that's what. See, in the import permit number, if you have a quantity of 100 and you
yeah.
have commissioned for 15, obviously the leftover quantity is 85. Leftover
Okay.
quantity is 85, and you want
No,
to do the
50,
sample, right?
50, it is 50. So its remaining quantity is 15. Okay, 50. But I want to register 5 pack as a sample.
Okay.
So it's 55 or 50. I want to know that.
For this reason, I want this scenario to be on the email, please, because seems to be a business question for me. We will check with the business team and then we can confirm you in the ticket.
Okay, sir. No,
Okay.
Thank you so.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. Bye. Anita Chaco, can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sir, how many users can use the mobile application in one GLM?
How many users can use mobile application from one GLN?
Yes.
So
Or
you
in
can.
this facility?
So there is no limitation on the users. Okay, if the user type is portal mobile user, so that user can access Tatmeen portal and also mobile user mobile app. The only criteria applicable is the user type should be portal and mobile user.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Kashi Vishwanath Mutaya, can you unmute yourself and ask your question, please?
Good morning. Actually, I'm
Good
part
morning.
of what Dr. Sulaiman Habib group. We just had a couple of discussions here, right? It's just a follow-up question on one of the answers that was given by you. So we were talking about moving stock from our warehouse to the outpatient pharmacy, a partial quantity than the one which was actually received. In such a case, you told us that you have to create an SSCC and then do the ship out to the outpatient pharmacy, correct?
Yeah.
And also I heard that when I wanted to create an SSCC and test it out in my staging area, you said that GS1 will not support that in staging area. It has to be done directly in production, which means that whatever code that I'm going to write, okay, has to be directly tested in production.
It's not like that. See, if you need any sample test data from staging, that we can provide, and that test data you can use it for your validation purpose on staging. Because on staging, any no user can generate an SSCC.
Okay. So you'll be giving us some dummy SSCC to test our
Yes,
integration.
yes. In order to generate the sample test data, the information I would need is the receiving GLN from your side. So that piece of that information is enough. If you can drop an email to onboarding@tatmeen.ae along with the GLN where you want to receive the items. So that information is sufficient enough. So most probably 12 to 14 serial numbers along with SSCC and lot number. So this sample data we can provide from our side, and from there you can continue your testing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And one more thing is that I'm just curious to know, okay, in an organization of that big size, it's like how exactly other hospitals are handling it? I just want to understand this based on your experience with other hospitals. When they do a partial shipment of say 100 units from 1,000 units which was actually shipped, do they scan each and every piece and then capture these GTA numbers with the serials and then convert it into an
You need to tell
SSCC?
me which exact event you wanted to do it. That piece of information
Shipping from my warehouse to my outpatient pharmacy. Okay.
So the scenario is something like that. MAH has done the commissioning, packing, and shipping, and the receiver has done the receiving of the entire items, and then the unpacking is done. And from this unpacking of 100 items, only a limited stock needs to be shipped. Correct? So out of 100, 20 needs to be shipped to a different warehouse or a different outpatient department. And as part of this, so obviously when you unpack it right, 100 items, the based on your business requirement, 20 items are supposed to ship to some other warehouse or some other department. So you will have to pack these 20 into a new SSCC and then do the shipping. So this is how it can be followed.
Yeah. See, when I'm adding, okay, I'm just adding the GTA number, right? So the serial number is not being counted. In my case, all the 20 items will have the same GTA number, correct?
Yes.
So which
Because
means
you wanted to move to because you wanted to move those serial numbers to a different location.
Exactly. But what I understand from our discussion is SSCC doesn't have any serial number or batch number information. It just has the GTN number information, correct?
Sorry, come again with your question again.
Now, based on our discussion, what I understand is SSCC code, okay, will contain only the GTN numbers, right? Not the batch or the serial numbers inside.
Yes, SSCC will not have. SSCC will contain only the SGTIN. So SGTIN is the combination of GTIN and serial numbers. It will not have the batch or the expiry.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So they have to scan individual pieces to get the serial number and then convert it into an SSCC, which means that there is an
That is
additional
what.
step of scanning required.
No, this is no. Why you want to go for an individual scanning when you have an SSCC? When you have an SSCC, scan the entire SSCC, where it will help you to.
No, here the SSCC that is coming from the supplier is for 1,000 units, right? And when I'm shipping out to my outpatient pharmacy, I'm just shipping out for 100, which means I have to unpack it. I have to repack this 100 into another SSCC, which means that I'm building my own SSCC, right? Which means that I need to scan the individual pieces, individual 100 pieces to form a SSCC for me to ship out.
No, if you want to send the same quantity to a different warehouse, no need to unpack. After receiving,
Yeah, that is clear. That is clear.
That is clear. And if
Yeah,
you
that is clear.
wanted to ship partial quantity, then unpack it and choose those items which you want to ship, and then pack and pack those items in a new SCC, and then ship to the new location.
So which means that I need to scan the individual items anyways. I need to identify those 100 serial number that I'm shipping out.
You need to identify because you are only doing a partial, right? So if you
Yes.
have 100.
Yes. Is there any bulk scanning solution which is available as part of this engagement, or it's like any third party is being involved in facilitating that? Are you aware of that?
No, there is no bulk scanning. The only option is product verification. And using the product verification, the object hierarchy won't retrieve through APIs, and object hierarchy can be retrieved only on the Tatmeen portal. All right.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Ravan, can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Hi, good morning or good afternoon.
Good morning.
Sorry. Yeah. Please, I'm working in a derma. I'm manager for derma clinic, and when I'm came, I have already the register with Tatmeen. I have username and password, but they tell us we should put our like medicine what we have from filler and Botox in inside the Tatmeen. I don't know how to do this one. Like.
Okay, so inside putting inside Tatmeen means so what exactly is your role? Are you a manufacturer or a distributor? What exactly
No.
is your role on?
We are only clinic. Like, but we are like taking from companies, filler and Botox. But I don't know because as I understand, it's like for the people who bringing like from outside any medicine. Like, I understand that mean for that. So I don't know what we should do for that. The username and password I have it already. I can log in, but how to use it after?
Okay, see, since you are a clinic, which means that you will get some medicines from outside, so from some other distributor or some other warehouse or whatever it may be based on your business requirement. So which means that that particular warehouse or some medical center will have to send those goods or medicines to you to your clinic GLN. And if this is been done successfully, as a receiver, you should be able to receive those goods at your place. So this is what you can do from your side.
My side. The things that we receive, like the product what we are receiving, it's only like filler, Botox, Meso. This also we should take like from the company what we like took from them this medicine. They should like be
See,
with Tatmeen.
if the medicine falls under conventional or biological medicine, then that needs to be reported on Tatmeen. Because I'm not from the scientific background, if you tell me the medicine's name, I may not be able to catch whether this falls under conventional or biological background. If the medicine falls under conventional or biological medicines category, then that needs a reporting on Tatmeen.
That how I will know like the things that we have it like it should be like reported or something.
For what is the question, please come again?
Like from like how like what we have it's like only sunblock moisturizer, this is the things that we have, this is the kind of medicine what we have, or Botox or Meso, these things yani. So I don't know if this also should be required like
That is what. So check these medicines names on Mohab website if they are falling under conventional or biological medicines category or not. So
sorry
you
again
will
where
have to
I
check the
check
Mohab
in Mohab
website. Mohab website.
Mohab. Okay, I will check there if they need it to be in Tatmeen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, only that, huh?
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, so since we do not have any more questions, I'm concluding this call for this week. We'll see you again next week on the same time, and the meeting recording of this call will be shared within 24 hours from now. Thank you so much.